I know this is a serious topic too, but I find it very, very funny that I'm giving relationship advice right now.
Why?
If you know.
This is a Symposium podcast with Wright and Romero.
Oh man!
All right. Welcome to the Symposium podcast. This is episode 23.
23.
We'll explain why we're laughing. On the other side of the table, let the people know who you are, sir.
What up? Welcome back. I go by the name E. Wright. We're here for another episode. Another episode. Kick it back to you, my man.
Rose Gold in the building. You know what it is. Out here living life, laughing our asses off. Shit is beautiful.
Yeah.
Already said it's episode 23.
Yep.
Lots to talk about. But before we get into it, as always, toast it up to the people. Good to see you.
To the Symposium.
Welcome to the party. Check in. How you doing?
I'm doing good, man. A little tired.
Yeah.
Been a long week, but gotta keep it moving, man. Gotta keep it moving. Had an early morning. But the rest of the day, just chill, relax. Might
Nice.
go see some people. And we just had graduation Thursday, so
Oh, good.
see my seniors. Grad parties and give them little cards and send them off for the summer, man. But other than that, man, I'm well, man. I can't complain.
What's it like to be in the position that you're in, and when you have seniors, they're going off to do, I like to say better things.
Yeah.
But like for you were with them for some time.
It's crazy, man. It's just crazy to see from like freshman year to, senior year graduating. It's like, it's a beautiful thing, man. Just to see where they started and where they're going, man. But it's crazy because it just happens so fast.
Yeah.
It happens so fast, man. And it's a beautiful thing, man. I'm excited for them all. To see, they're about to, come into adulthood.
Yeah.
Soon.
Yeah.
So, so it's important. It's important to, and it's just cool to see like that imprint you had in their lives. You know what I mean? Like they'll never forget that.
That's
so.
Yeah. I respect it.
That's why I enjoy what I do, man. I really enjoy it just for stuff like that.
And you get love back. I've seen it.
Yeah.
Not just in meeting people, but on social media. I'm like, wow, people love this dude. So
man, it's a beautiful thing, man.
It's wonderful.
How you doing, though, man?
I got no complaints, man. I have one, but we'll get into that, and that's on me. But other than that, I'm still at a 10, bro.
Yeah.
I'm so happy.
Yeah.
I'm so happy. I'm so at peace with myself.
Good, man.
Yeah.
Good to hear.
I'm enjoying life. I'm enjoying my people are good. No complaints. I'm looking forward to things. So
Yeah.
that's where I'm at. That being said, should we get into some news?
Yeah. Shoot. Before we do that, Pride Month.
Yeah.
Happy Pride Month. Cannot forget that. Very important.
Very big deal.
Yeah. Another cheers to that. Happy Pride Month to everyone.
That is very important to bring up,
Yeah.
and it is very much celebrated, especially here in Minneapolis,
Oh, yeah.
specifically
Oh, yeah.
Minnesota. But
They about to go crazy.
it's going to be an insane month.
They about to go crazy.
I can't even believe I didn't mention it because every month I do attend Pride Crawl.
Oh, Pride Crawl.
Have you ever been a part of that?
No.
That shit is wild, B. It is wild. Nigga, you would have thought it was Mardi Gras.
Man.
So, it's a good time, though. It's a good time.
Yeah.
Anyone that's that loves to do stuff, just events and just party,
Yeah.
I highly recommend do Pride Crawl. I don't give a fuck if you straight. Just go. Now let's get into some news.
Yeah.
I can start.
Go ahead.
Sure.
Yeah, kick it off.
Sure. So first thing, I just want to most of the things that I'll bring up, they're just off the rip. Apparently, did you know this? There was some shit that went down in Uptown.
Dude, yeah, I didn't. I just briefly saw it.
Yeah.
And I didn't even get into it.
So from what I read, the past Thursday, just to be clear, today is the 5th,
Yeah.
June 5th. So that was June 3rd, 2021. Someone was killed by the police. It was a guy. It was an, I don't know, armed robber, what have you. But he had something on him. And he was murdered by the, I shouldn't want to say murdered, but he was shot by the police, basically. People caught wind of that, and as usual, it started as a protest like the next day, and then it went from a protest to a riot.
Yeah, that's what I heard, like rioting and looting and shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And that's in the heart of Uptown Minneapolis, too. So that shit is wild. I don't even have words for that, really, because I'm like, I last year, totally understand, even this year, with some things that have taken place. One specifically, again, in our backyard, Brooklyn Center, Dante Wright.
Yeah.
Makes sense. But not every situation is like this, where it's a protest and then it goes to a riot. And I'll also say this: no one should die.
Yeah.
No one should get murdered. 100%.
Yeah.
But on that side of the police, I'm like, yo, you should. Why are you not tasing before you think to shoot?
Right.
Why is the first thing that you do is shoot somebody? So these are the things that I'm wondering about. I'm like, why is it that immediately we're ready to protest, and why is it immediately we're ready to shoot?
Yeah.
It's two extremes. It's not working. Somebody talk to me. Help me out. I'm just a nigga who has a mic. I'm trying to understand. That's probably the heaviest news that I have.
Yeah.
Completely different note. Do some entertainment. Bo Burnham. Have you ever heard of this guy?
No.
So Bo Burnham is a comedian. He's around our age. Very smart dude, and I think he's hilarious. He just dropped his third stand-up special called Inside, and it's a little bit different from the usual type of stand-up where you're in front of an audience. He did his during the pandemic.
Oh,
so
okay.
he was stuck inside, and he's just talking about things that we basically talked about: social media and growing up and shit. So anyone who is bored or looking for something to watch on Netflix, I highly recommend. Outside of that, new Rory Mal.
Yeah.
I have no idea what the fuck these niggas are about to get into. But they released a video not too long ago. And they have some new venture. I'm looking forward to that. I think that's a good combination, honestly.
I think it'll be solid, man. It was a cool little trailer or whatever.
It was funny.
It was funny. So, I'm hoping, we'll see.
Time will tell, for sure. Joe Budden even commented on Rory and Mal's new venture. He said that he's happy for them.
Yeah.
Didn't really say too much, but it was enough.
Yeah. When did he say that? When?
It was recent. It was this week. He said it on. Actually, I have an article pulled up from Complex. In Joe Budden happy for Rory and Mal. Blah blah blah. So yeah, I'm happy for Rory and Mal. Budden said around the 25-50 minute mark. I don't want to stay on them, but I'm only bringing it up because what y'all just said about when you get your business together, how it could revitalize you. When I was watching the video, and I'm gonna say it, oh man, these guys were unhappy here for a long time. I'm happy, I want them to do it. Take control, go. I love that shit. So I'm guessing that was in the latest episode. So good for Rory Mal.
Yeah, good for them.
I'm glad that there's, at least from what it seems, there's no animosity between you guys and Joe Budden anymore. But again, that's on the surface. Who knows what else is going on?
Right.
And then the last news that I have, So it was reported. This was discussed way before June hit, but it was reported that the government was going to release information about aliens, and the government has confirmed that aliens are real.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
All right. No one's really making a big deal out of it. Everyone's just like, okay, so nigga, you gonna pass that weed or what?
Right.
I really have no words about it. I'm not shocked. I'm honestly not that surprised, even if that is true or not. So, what are your thoughts on aliens, yo?
I don't know, man. I mean, like, it wouldn't shock me that aliens are real. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it wouldn't. Like, yeah, like it wouldn't shock me at all.
Yeah.
Like, it wouldn't shock me at all. Like, I can see that. You know?
Yeah.
It's so much unknown shit out there. I can see that for sure.
That's probably why most people aren't really shocked, or at least Americans, or the government saying aliens are real. We're like, yeah, we know. We just want you to stop hiding shit.
Right. Yeah. Really.
Just keep it a buck. Yeah, I agree. You know what it is? Here's my biggest thing. I don't really care about information being released about aliens. What I don't want to get on conspiracy shit.
Yeah.
What I want to know is this: it's like, yo, okay, so aliens are real, but what's really good? What you've been portraying this image of aliens, like they're monsters and all this other shit. Are they really though?
Yeah.
Like, what does an alien really look like? What they about?
Right.
Because we've been around for a good minute. I haven't been on this planet that long, but nigga, all of them, I've seen Independence Day. I've seen all kinds of movies, and I haven't seen one goddamn alien like that. So, what's good? Don't run up in my house in the middle of the night and try to kidnap me and stuff. I'm telling y'all right now, don't do that shit.
Yeah.
I got a podcast now. But I'm gonna leave it there. That's all I got. That's news to me. Well, that's not news to me. What do you got, my man?
I don't got much. I only got just sadness that LeBron is out of the finals for the first time in a long time.
Do you pay attention to a group called RDC World?
Yeah.
Okay, did you see the latest video?
Yeah, the niggas is funny, man.
Shout out to them boys, man.
Yeah, that's just pretty shitty. But now, gotta cheer on these Bucks. You know what I mean?
Them boys in it.
I think they played today. Yeah, they got Brooklyn. They got Brooklyn. So that's gonna be a series. Hopefully they make it a tough one for them. But the Minneapolis lifted the mask mandate.
Did they?
Yeah. I think
Really?
Tuesday. Was it Tuesday? But private places still could if they
want
yeah.
to.
So like I've seen people in the stores with masks. And I seen them went out in the office with nobody tripping, you know what I mean?
Sure.
This is your preference now, but so they slowly get into that. And then the one I did have was shout out to Issa Rae. She been killing it, but now she landed a role as Spider-Woman in the sequel, Spider-Man Intro to the Spider-Verse.
Woo, yeah.
Yeah, so that's pretty dope, man. Like
Wow.
And she's so great, you know what I mean? But
Yeah.
this is just even cool because you know how people feel about Spider-Man. I'm sure it's like probably a childhood thing to her. And even though it's animated, it's still like, that shit was dope. The first one was dope, so.
Yeah, it was good.
I'm sure the second one's gonna be even doper. So shout out to her. You know what I mean?
That's wonderful. I can't remember. I wish I could remember that dude's name. But the main character in
Miles Morales.
yeah, but not the fictional name. The dude that actually voiced him.
Yeah. I just was.
I bring him up. I'm so sorry.
Shamik. Is it Shamik?
Shamik Moore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Shamik Moore.
Big ups to Shamik Moore and Issa Rae, because now those are two black figures, like two in leading roles. You know what I'm saying? Like that's beautiful. And not to mention.
And he'll be doing it again. He'll be
reprising his role.
Yeah.
And we're talking about, again, just as you said, like Spider-Man. This is childhood shit. So to see people like that, a part of that, that's dope.
Yeah.
We're coming a long way.
Super dope. So congrats to Issa Rae once again. Man, I think they were partying for the Grammy nod for that short film.
Mm-hmm.
dude, it was just a bunch of black. It was beautiful to see just a bunch of black people getting it in and having a good time, man. And I thought that was super dope, man. So congrats to Issa Rae, man. She's killing it. They wrapping up the last series of Insecure.
I never got into it. I heard good things.
Really, that shit's
Yeah,
dope,
man.
bro.
Okay.
It's dope, bro. So they finishing up the this is gonna be the last and final season. I believe it's season 5, I believe.
Lately.
Yeah, no, it's so dope, bro. You definitely should check it out.
All right. That's on my list.
Yeah.
That's definitely on my list.
But shit, that's all I got for news, man. I ain't really had much.
That's good news. That's news to me.
Yeah.
Speaking of shows, you caught up with Snowfall?
Oh
Yeah?
yeah. Oh yeah.
What'd you think?
It's a great show, man.
This shit is
Great show.
intense.
Yeah. Man, I was just having this conversation with somebody. I don't know if Franklin can stay on this run, bro.
I think it's coming to an end, bro.
Yeah.
Like, it's...
I don't know if Franklin can keep getting out of this shit, bro, because he done got out some shit. So.
Well, every season, they always up it.
Yeah.
But this one, I honestly think was probably the darkest one.
Yeah.
And especially how it ended, I'm not gonna give it away because
Right.
I don't know who really watching. But if you're not watching Snowfall, what is your life about? Stop this, go watch it, and then come back and listen to this podcast. But how that ended, I was just like,
That shit was beastie.
yeah, dude.
That shit was beastie.
Also, not the end
Yeah.
when he left
Yeah.
I was like, oh, this nigga is the devil.
Man, bro. Like, because if you think about it, fucking spoiler. If you think about it, he took that ass whooping and stayed in that role for the, you know what I mean? From his uncle. Remember when he got whooped?
Yeah.
And he stayed in that role and it took that ass and was offered. I'm like, damn. I thought about that like, he killed that shit.
I've heard this saying before, but it never really hit me until I heard Franklin say it on the show when he said, "We got more money than God." I was like, God damn, nigga.
Yeah.
Shit. You are not someone to play with, man.
No. Speaking of show, while we on it, we wrapped up the news, but
Yeah, we done. That's news to me.
Yeah. So speaking of shows, I started the startup.
Yeah.
The shit is tight.
Yeah.
I'm on the second season. I'm like beginning of the second season now. The shit is tight. It's tight.
Good. I'm glad you like it. So Danny G, she put me on to a show called Startup. Apparently, it originated from, I guess, the network Crackle, and now they're doing, like people cross-stream and shit.
Yeah.
So now it's on Netflix. I didn't think I'd like it. First episode, I was hooked.
Yeah.
Told E about it. He's hooked. Tell your friends, tell your people, go watch Startup. It's good. I highly recommend.
Yeah. It's dope.
This is
Super
dope. Super dope. Yeah, dude. I haven't started season 3, but I'm like, let's go. Let's. It is fucking intense. Like, you're trying to figure out how to build a business, especially in the tech world, while being on some gangster shit. I'm like, God damn. All right. So, good shit.
I think Money Heist is coming back too.
Never got into it.
Oh man, that's solid.
I didn't even know. I thought that was a movie.
Nah.
It's a show.
Yeah, it's solid though. Solid.
Okay. Is that now that's not in America. That's like yeah, okay.
Like Spain or some shit.
Yeah.
But it's so it's
I mean, I don't really care, but I watch anime. I watch subtitles.
Yeah,
so
So it's like that. It's one of those. But it's pretty dope.
yeah, people love it. So
Yeah.
that good, huh?
Yeah, it's good.
All right, that's next on my list as well. So many shows to catch up on.
Yeah, man.
All right, I'll keep that in mind. I'll keep a lot of shit to catch up on.
Yeah.
So, that being said, outside of news, let me tell you my one gripe.
Oh yeah.
A few episodes back, you was talking about how you're in the 2 bill club, right? And you need to get some weight off.
Yeah.
Me too. I said that before, but I got on the scale a while back, and I hit 2 bills. Now, here's the thing for me. Like, you might not see it, but I carry some extra weight around me, and I haven't been 2 bills for 5 years.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Damn.
I've always been around $1.86.
Yeah.
So when I saw that, I was like, oh, this this is bad. And it was tough. I realized I was working out every now and then, like the past 6 months, but it wasn't how it used to be.
Right.
And especially the last, I'd say, 2 months of spring, I stopped working out. And the only reason that I did that is because I was so focused on school. I'm like, I need to get this shit done. That my job. I was like, I need to quit this shit. So I was really focused on that, and I didn't even think about not so much my health, but just going to the gym.
Yeah.
But now I'm like, Romero, you fat motherfucker. you don't get your ass back in the gym. So that's my only gripe.
Yeah.
I'm gonna lose this weight. I'm gonna get back to 186. But it's just like, damn, 5 years. 5 years I was at $1.86, and it only took 6 months, if that, to put that weight back on. So I'm like, damn. I hope y'all have a good summer. I hope whether you're in shape or not, we still are in a pandemic.
Yeah.
I hope y'all have a great summer. Don't let nobody body shame you. Fuck them.
Right.
So.
Yeah.
Different topic. Social media.
Mm-hmm.
As you know, I have an iPhone. Still enjoying it. That's one of the reasons I'm still at a 10.
Yeah.
Very much on TikTok. It is my latest addiction. I've already said.
That shit is, man.
I might need treatment for that. But the reason that I bring up social media, again, going back to Bo Burnham's stand-up special, he talked about social media. And he said something that I thought was interesting, and it made sense. He talked about how it wasn't even inside, it was the second stand-up. He was talking about how in this day and age, for people in social media, we have a platform where everyone can voice their opinion on something. And I thought that was a big deal because it finally hit me. I was like, everyone has a page, everyone has something to say. And so it's basically like everyone can be a celebrity. You have your followers and whatnot, but that's basically it. Every time you post something, it's basically like, yo, check this out.
Right.
And it may not even be that way to most people. It's just a way of connecting. But I don't know, man. I see a lot of dumbasses who have way too much power.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Way-
100%.
Way too much.
100%. That shit, man. That shit can kill you, bro.
Yeah.
That social media shit can kill you, dog. People so reckless, man.
Yeah. And I think that's the biggest reason that I bring it up. Because for me, I was always wondering, I'm like, why is this person such a huge influence on people? And then I realized, I'm like, because they have a system, that the platform is there. You can use it however the fuck you want.
Right.
Doesn't matter if you're holier than thou or what have you. If you know how to work that shit, you get that. So I don't know. I was really fascinated about that. What are your thoughts on social media in this day and age, how it's used and whatnot?
Man, I think social media, I think it's really the key to a lot of shit right now. That's how people get informed, you know what I mean? That's how people stay up with shit. That's how we stay up with shit, you know? But it is, man, it could be like a dangerous tool too, man, especially, so for me, I'm in education, obviously, so I'm working with kids, and that shit just controls their lives, you know what I mean? And some of it ain't healthy for you, but I mean, some of it is what it is, you know, but it just depends on, like when we see, you can be anybody you want to be on social media, you know what I mean?
Facts, yeah.
And if you spreading the wrong message, somebody gonna gravitate to it. You know what I mean? Like, especially the youth. like, and that can get dangerous, you know. And it's, man, I don't know. It's tough. It's like you need that balance. You do need balance with that, but you know, what I mean, social media is super important too. You know what I mean? You know, just to like, because you need to get the information out there.
Yeah.
You're trying to sell something. You're trying to promote something. It's social media is very much needed. You know what I mean? And just to keep up with shit. You know, so
I can't say that I don't blame social media.
Yeah.
I don't know how to really say this, but it's like I don't look at a platform and be like, you're the worst thing ever.
Yeah. No, for sure.
I think it's a wonderful tool.
Yeah, it's how you use it.
Yeah.
It's how you use it. It's who uses it and how they use it. You know what I mean?
That's my beef.
That's what fucks shit up.
Yeah.
That's what fucks shit up.
But it goes, I don't know, it's so much deeper than a platform.
Yeah.
Like, as human beings, we're very much, we like the pizzazz, we like the awe of shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I learned this in a class, I can't remember which one it was, but it talked about, have you ever heard of this, the Hadonist wheel?
No.
I could be butchering this, so anyone that's watching this or even hearing this, hit us up, let me know if I got this wrong. But it's basically like a hamster wheel. You get caught up in this cycle where it's like, I need the latest fashion, I need the latest ride, I need the latest this, that, and the third. And you continue that cycle because you can get one of those things and it's like, okay, but I need the next thing, or
Right.
I got this,
Right.
but how do I make it better?
Right.
And so on and so forth. And I feel like that's what social media is like.
Oh yeah.
You know, we could be talking about switching from gas to electric cars and explain the benefits to it.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, Joe Schmo is talking about, yeah, man, I got $1 billion and I got 100 bitches. We'll be like, listen, this gas to electric shit is what's up.
Yeah.
But this nigga over here got bitches. So,
Right.
so I don't know. That stuff is. I'm just trying to figure out the world as an old man.
Mm.
So that's my beef with social media, and I say all that to say this: we're on TikTok now.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
We're on TikTok.
The Symposium.
Symposium podcast.
You know what I mean? Be hella clips. It's gonna be just
Hella clips.
on there. Hella clips on there. So we'll see how it goes.
My man E dropped a gang of videos for y'all. Y'all need to go check them out on
We
YouTube.
are caught up on YouTube, so get on that.
100%.
You gotta get them views up. Like, comment, and subscribe.
All that shit. On that note, here's the biggest reason that I bring that up. I've been mentioning it multiple times. We're right there. Every time I type in the Symposium podcast. Yeah. So to the people that are listening, I'd like y'all to help us out. We always say, watch the videos, like, comment, and subscribe. Please check them out and subscribe to the videos. Subscribe to our page. We are close to being #1 on YouTube for being the Symposium podcast. So that's a big deal for all of us.
Yeah.
We about to be the Symposium podcast.
Right.
Not the.
Yeah.
So if you fucking with us, go do that. Subscribe to that page. The goal is 120 subscribers.
Yeah.
Help the family out. Help be a philosopher, man. Don't be stupid.
Yeah, man. That'd be super dope, man. That'd be super dope.
It's only 6 months in, man. Didn't really take that long.
Right.
So
Right. And we just consistent, man. We're being consistent with it, you know?
still just getting started. This is year 1.
Yeah.
Completely different note. Have you ever heard of a rapper called Lil Loaded?
Yeah.
Lil Loaded?
Yeah.
I've never heard of this person.
I
Just heard about him?
Yeah, just because of what happened.
Yeah.
So.
First and foremost, R.I.P. Lil Loaded.
Mhm.
I did not listen to your music, but what happened is very tragic and it's just unfortunate.
Yeah.
But apparently Lil Loaded was a rapper, 20 years old, and recently committed suicide. And from what it sounds like, it was over a breakup.
I think one of his friends
Yeah.
confirm that?
Just
Or someone close to him?
it's very unfortunate. I honestly feel that no one should die.
Yeah.
Though that happens, I believe no one should get murdered, but I also feel that no one should ever take their own life.
Yeah. It's tough, man. Okay, I want to ask you this, man. So, how would you, I obviously know nothing about this relationship or people, but the person, like his girl in this instance, how would you feel if like somebody took their life because y'all broke up or something like that?
Oh, dude.
That gotta be fucking tough, bro. Like, you gotta live, like they put that on you. You know what I mean? Like now you gotta deal with that
Forever.
You know what I mean? And he's 20 years old?
Yeah, that's gonna take a lot of work, a lot of therapy.
Yeah,
honestly.
Man, for real.
I didn't. It was one of those TLDRs, too long, didn't read, sort of things. But the young lady who was in the relationship with Lil Loaded, she responded to comments on social media about the breakup and him committing suicide. While she feels hurt, the main thing that I heard from it was that it's unfortunate that it happened, and she was trying to make it clear that she didn't cheat.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't because there was
even fucked up. She even has to feel that she has to even, you know what I mean, to share that,
Well, we'll get into it a little later, but I agree with you.
Yeah.
I do. But she was trying to make that very clear. She's like, we didn't break up because I was cheating. There was no cheating. There was no one on the side. And she was trying to say to people, you want me to stay with someone when I'm not happy? Why would I do that? And of course, that makes sense.
Right.
Someone's always going to get hurt. And even the person that initiates the breakup, they're hurt too. They still have feelings. Not a fucking psychopath.
Right.
But to answer your question, my opinion, I feel 3 things can happen, but I feel one of 2 things will happen in this situation. It'll either be that this person is going to feel hurt. I mean, it's going to happen no matter what.
Yeah.
And they sit with that for a very long time. Or B, they're in denial and it comes out in other ways. Like they wow the fuck out. Those are the 2 things that I see happening. But I would hope that she does meet with a therapist, get your support, talk to your peoples, because you're gonna go through it no matter what, and it's always gonna come back. The best thing that you can do is just focus, like, feel it out, and heal.
Yeah, that's tough, man.
So I'm sorry for all parties involved.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Now, on something else that you touched on, which I wanted to get into. Social media and dating, relationships, I don't know, all of this shit is crazy. And I bring that up now because I've been paying attention to a couple people on YouTube, and they talk about relationships and what the dating game is like. And honestly, I'm baffled by this shit. I don't think it's so much stupid, but I'm just like, what am I missing? What am I not getting? Because I hear from women that men are trash. I hear from men that not so much that women aren't shit, but it's more of, here's how you need to be with women nowadays.
Yeah.
And when you asked about this young lady who was a part of Lil Loaded's life and stuff, that she has to make this stance about no, she didn't cheat or anything like that. It's like you kind of have to now. Social media is so big and people are acting a certain way. Even if you don't want to, you're kind of put in this corner.
And that's what's sad about it. Like,
Yeah.
you damn near have to. And that's shitty, man. Like, you do. You get boxed in, put in a corner. And it's tough, man. It's tough.
Yeah. So, I don't know. Trying to make sense of the world, especially with Gen Z coming up, and even people who are millennials. I'm like, what are you talking about?
Right.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Right.
What am I missing? Because I'm not that old, and I've been around the block more than once. So what am I missing as a man, and just being a part of this world? You are a young man. You've dated. You're a part of social media. What is life like for you in this day and age in terms of dating and relationships and social media?
Like, what you mean as far as?
Okay, I'll start here. What is dating like for you now in this day and age? Like, do you go women and shit? Do you?
Oh no, I ain't one of those. Nah, man. That was.
I was gonna ask you. Have you come across women? Have you had those conversations with women who are like, men ain't shit. Here's the reason why, or like, I'm living my best life.
I mean, I just see it on social media, but I don't really know too many people like that. Yeah, I don't know. It's shit is. I don't really subscribe to that, and I don't like being around people like that, so I don't really fuck with it. But
wise.
But yeah, no, I see it all the time. You know what I mean? And it's just a core. It's just like a core thing, but and it's so stupid to me, man. Like, so what you gonna do then? You know what I mean? Like, so how you gonna get through? How you gonna get past that? You know, like you always gonna have somebody. Men ain't shit. Niggas ain't shit. And same vice versa. You know what I mean? But so now where you at? You know, and it's I don't know, man. It's just it's stupid. Stupid. It's pointless, you know.
I would agree with you. However, for you being someone who's single, wouldn't you find that as a challenge in terms of?
Oh yeah. But then that means, all right. So now you kind of got to maneuver differently. Yeah. Right. Be cautious of who you surround yourself with. You know, because if you that ain't the type of chicks I'm going for. You know what I mean?
And I mean, don't get me wrong, people. That's always been the case, no matter what. It's just like it just seems as though, to me, it's a lot more minefields, I guess.
Yeah.
A lot more nonsense. And it's just like,
it is.
why?
It is.
So
it's a lot.
So
It's a lot.
Yeah. And I also bring this up because to see millennials and the next generation come up, a lot of talk of hookup culture, a lot of talk of how women should be, how men should be, blah 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 blah. From the way it sounds, from the information I've gathered, I'm sorry people, but it sounds like the next generation that comes up in terms of parents, myself included to some degree. I'm working on myself, I'm trying. We're just gonna be a trash generation of parents.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. It just seems that way. It's men talk about women not being hoes and how they're carrying themselves now. Women talk about men being trash and how they just do their dirt. You both are saying the same thing about the opposite gender, yet at the same time doing it yourself.
Right.
What?
And it's just kind of shitty because, like, you know, for like those who are, you know, the people who are like pretty good, you know, And then it's like you got the opposite, where it's like the chick probably don't know what she got, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then you take that shit for granted, and then that's where it come in. That's where the women ain't shit from. It's like you doing good. You think you're doing good by someone, and then you kind of get dogged a little bit, and then it's like, nah, fuck that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it goes both ways, man. 'Cause you got chicks. Dude could be doing everything right, and it's still what now what? You know what I mean? Still ain't enough.
Yeah, and they call it simping.
Yeah. Which
Yeah.
is,
I don't.
that's some new shit.
That's some new shit.
Some kid shit, but.
Uh,
Yeah, you know what I mean. So that's where I think that's where that kind of stems from. Like,
yeah.
like you doing all this and then you still getting, you know, it's like, well, fuck that shit. You know what I mean?
And that's the cycle. And Lord knows I've been there myself. Whereas I was in a relationship where I was very much interested in someone. Things didn't go well.
Yeah.
They ended poorly, and part of that is my fault as well. Didn't cheat or nothing like that. It's just not being aware of oneself.
Right.
And so I was even like, all right, well, you know what? Fuck this. I'm gonna do X, Y, and Z.
Yeah.
But that's not how it should go. You gotta break that cycle.
Right.
For men, you can't. You're gonna get hurt, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But
Shit happen.
don't go to that side where it's like, man, you know what? Well, fuck these bitches and all this other shit. It's like, no, man, still respect women.
Right. Oh, 100%. 100%. I mean, just move forward. You know what I mean? Like, it's somebody out there for you, you know?
For real, and that's the biggest thing. That's the main
Yeah.
reason that I bring up Lil Loaded. It's not worth taking your life, son. It's not.
Yeah.
You don't need to dog out the opposite sex, and you don't need to take your life.
Right.
The world is billions,
Yeah.
billions of people in this world. Someone will love you truly for yourself. And even if you don't find love like that, there are some people that'll be interested in you.
Facts. I know this is a serious topic too, but I find it very, very funny that I'm giving relationship advice right now.
Why?
If you know. This is very funny to me right now, but it's real shit though.
No.
Real shit though, you know.
This is the
You know, it's just like you know how you can just like you're good at giving advice, but sometimes you don't take your own advice.
Yeah. There's a word for that. I can't remember what it is.
Yeah, but it's just very, very funny, very funny. But no, yeah, I totally agree, man. Like you hate to see that, you know. I mean, especially with deaths with anything, but it's just tough, man. Especially they're so young.
It's tough, 100%. But that's the reason for these conversations. That's why this is a Symposium podcast.
Yeah.
We don't know the world like that. We can't say you need to do this and do that.
No.
Y'all can listen to us or don't. It's okay. But the fact that we can have this conversation, and it's from experience, and B, we grew from it. That's the big thing. We didn't just go like, what's up, y'all? Welcome to the Symposium podcast. Fuck niggas, fuck bitches.
No.
Fuck all that shit. It's like, yo, these things happen. They happen in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Here's what we think you should do.
Right.
So,
Or just like shit that happened, you know, just experience. I feel like that's all we doing right now is just reliving, you know, just talking about what we know. And what we don't know, we ask questions, trying to figure out. You know.
But please hit us up on social media, especially Instagram. We are there. I don't post shit. Be on there. I'm on there too. I'm creeping, really, just to check on everyone. But if you hit me up at Rogo16, I promise I'll respond to you. Even if you were like, what up? I'll be like, what's good? So help us out, answer some of these questions. Give us your opinion. Even leave a comment on YouTube. And we're on TikTok now, so you can hit us up on there. So,
all the platforms.
all the platforms. Apple, we're still coming for you.
Yeah, man, I still don't understand that. But.
We've talked about you long enough.
Yeah.
This summer, we are coming for you.
We'll figure it out.
We're gonna talk to you. We're gonna be outside your building, nigga. And, all right. We want to do last call?
Yeah, let's go.
Um, something that I have for last call is what's next. I've been talking about this for a few episodes now, and I just want to touch on it a little bit. I'm really excited for the future, man. I've said that I'm happy, I'm in a good place, but I'm very excited, and I guess I'm focused more now. It's like, I want to do some shit. There's some stuff that's been in the back of my mind that I've been like, can I really do that? Can that happen? But now I'm like, whatever. I want to do it. Let's figure it out. I want a house.
Yeah.
I want a Tesla.
Yeah.
And I want a baby.
Yeah.
I do. And I want to be around my people. I want to see them grow. I want all that shit to happen. So I'm like, okay, how do I do that? What do we need to do to make that happen? So that's where I'm at. I'm looking forward to that. So what's next?
Yeah, man. I guess to follow up, just to follow up that, like, I'm definitely excited, for the future. I'm just, even if I'm looking shorter, just the summer, man. Like, I'm excited. Like, it's been a weird year, you know what I mean?
Patio season.
Yeah. So I'm excited to just, I need to get focused. I'm still doing my school shit, but I'm excited to, just get a break.
Yeah.
Just get a break from a lot of shit, and just kind of, it's gonna be eventful. I'm gonna try to make it as eventful as I can, but just kind of for me, like just getting, like you said, getting my health up.
Yeah.
Getting on that grind. Can't wait to get on that grind. School shit, and just everything else. Friends, just getting all that type. Just spending time with your people, man. So
I think this will be. I mean, it's been a wonderful year so far. I mean, tough times, of course, but we've talked about it for a little while. But I think this will be an interesting summer for sure. So looking forward to it. Time will tell. Okay. This is the Symposium Podcast, episode 23. Anything else you want to say to people before we go?
Man, I ain't got much today, man. Just, get out, enjoy yourself. It's hot. It's hot as a motherfucker.
Hot as hell.
So please be careful.
Drink water.
Yeah, get water. Lots of water. Be good people. Be good human beings. And take care of yourself.
Thank you for watching. On that note, we out.
Be out of here.